Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to another fun-filled episode of the Crypto Maniacs podcast. We have a special guest today. We not only do we have a special guest, we have questions to
Oh
ask.
dear.
So Eliana gets to be our guest question answerer.
Oh dear.
Sounds good.
Again,
No, sure.
No pressure.
if I can.
Anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Eliana Gomes.
Hi.
She's been a business partner of mine now for a couple years now, give or take. And we recently
Divested of
let
the
go.
business.
What's that? Sorry.
I said divested the business.
Divested the business. Yeah. Yeah. So Eliana and I are now free agents, working CTPX as well still, but amongst other things, both insane nut job fanboy and fangirl of the blockchain. So
Heck yeah.
she's been around the internet marketing world. She knows the fun-filled world of internet marketing, and pretty much like me, she's pulled her hair out. So we are
Still have some hair, some
well, you
grays
do.
in the middle.
I don't know if you were reading threads today, Task, but a gentleman, Shane Maddow, was he said, "I'm going to get a haircut today," and I was like,
Yeah, I
"Dude,
saw
I don't
that.
even know what that. What's that like, Eliana? What's it like to have hair? Because obviously, follically challenged here."
Hey, I can tell you my shampoo costs are zero. Hey,
True,
my conditioner
true.
costs match that. Zero.
Dude, you know what the best thing about being a dude is? We get those all-in-one soaps, shower gel, shower things. Like we don't need the conditioner and the hair.
Yeah.
We just get the
Get a
5-in-1.
bar soap. Just don't
Keep it
drop it.
simple. Keep it
Keep it
simple.
simple.
Sometimes I would like to be a dude.
We get the piece standing up. All kinds of good stuff.
It's great. It's great. Before we get too crazy, let's introduce Eliana again and basically get to know her because she's going to get a badge, of course. All
I came
guests.
for
That's it.
I
That's
came
the
for
only
the
reason.
badge, of course.
Only reason she here is for the badge. Give us
Always.
your 411. Like, let us know where you came from, how you got here, and yeah, no pressure.
No pressure at all. I hate live shows. That's my first. So I'm well known as a European on Eastern time. I've been into Click Track Profit since 2010, 2011, then went down, but I always been in John's main list, and somewhere in 2019 he said, "CTP is back. Please come join us." And I went back, gave another shot, and at that time the training was including back in the day was the shall not be named blockchain, eventually turned into Hive. And I turned into Eastern time because their live shows were like at this time 1 a.m. for me, but I kept following them religiously and decided to take action and began to write and eventually started to do videos. That was my worst thing to do, and still today I'm quite comfortable on camera. It's more of a live show thing. I'm not used to it. They pushed me through, and I went to eventually to the Crypto Mondays and the Thursday Night Live. But even so, it's been a while, so I'm a little bit nervous, but it's okay.
Oh gosh,
Should be
this
fine.
is the way to do it. Yeah, it's
But that's a way to start it. If I kept it into my nervousness and shyness, I wouldn't be doing vlogs or writing posts as I do today. So I'm happy that both of them, even the community, push us each other, supporting each other too. And that's why I'm here today. Keep blogging. I want to go back to vlogging as well, eventually. But I've been kind of to be honest, overwhelmed with the back end stuff. Have manage your own witness. It's fun.
So yeah, let's put that into context. So we had a third partner. He stepped away probably 6 months ago or something, and Eliana took it upon herself to become the technical expertise.
I learned a lot, but it's not enough to keep going.
Right.
I had to.
Well, maybe if you had
I'm a developer wannabe
time or whatever, I mean, but there's a lot of great people that helped along the way. Shout out to Tori from Hive Trending and Pizza and Hive Pizza, and we had great help from Farhad from ActiveFit, like just constantly, and Rishi as well, and just some really, really good dudes that really helped us out over the past couple
I
of
learned
months.
a lot with them. So at least I know how to restart a node to put it blocking.
Yes. So the end of the point is that task, anytime you need technical advice, anything to do with servers or anything, you can go to Nifty or you can go to Eliana.
Fuck that, I'm going to Lisa. She had the site muted. Lisa's on a technical roll this week. She did something with her live stream and she had the site muted. I mean, she sounds right up our alley.
Oh, this is, we are nothing but experts.
It's always fun.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so obviously you and I have known each other for a while now, and we've got CTPX and the whole nine. But
you're still my fan. I'm
exactly.
Your number one fan.
Oh,
always.
you're headed for disaster if that's the case. So you did a post, and I'm not totally sure, but I think it was pretty much one of the most rewarded posts of the week on the blockchain.
I never got that amount.
Well, this is why it deserved it, and I'm about to show you something. And the people in the CTB community will get a laugh out of this. This is how much that meant to me. Okay, you ready? You ready for it? It's laminated.
That's nice. Thank you.
It's laminated. I'm literally, so we'll go over your post in a second, but I'm literally going to go through each week and check it off because it's laminated, so I can use my dry erase.
Good job. See? Good boy.
Laminated. Tass doesn't know what the context of that is. Anytime.
I absolutely do. I'm not just some farm boy coming out from the fields here. I understand what the hell you all are talking about.
Good.
He's the master
of sad, but I understand.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. So the 52-week challenge has been out there in financial circles for a while. Even on the blockchain, the Saturday Savers Club does something. They use this model.
They use the concept.
Yeah. They use the concept. What you did was you said, instead of $1 a week, let's use HBD. Explain. Because it got me fired up. I'm even doing this in 2024. This is how fired up I am about this. But how did you come across this? What's the general idea behind it and the numbers and all the nerdy stuff behind it? How about that?
The nerdy stuff, I completely failed the maths. So big shout out to Adrian on the blockchain for correcting my maths. So I just built up the spreadsheet, and I wanted to add the HBD interest. So as you go along to see how much you get at the end of the year plus the interest. But I completely failed that part, the 20%, and he corrected me. I already edited the post and the screenshots, so more realistic numbers. Mine were a little bit too much, but it's an idea for what people can save for just adding $1 a week plus the interest. I added the Excel sheet as well, so I have two sheets, one simple You can change the amount. So you can start with $1, or you can go big and go with $5 a week, 5 HBD, sorry. And another one with the interest, so you can see the amount you can get it at the end of the year. So the idea is not only to help savings in fiat or any other token, but HBD, it's our love at the moment, at least for myself and for John. So why not starting to save more HBD, not only to have it on savings, but also to, for example, lots of people in the comments talk about I cannot save at the moment because I need to pay the Leo subscription, or pay even witness notes. So, and in that case, I replied, so you better start to use this method to save more, not only for the subscription, but for pocket money, or even to buy other things eventually with HBD.
I love it. It's funny. I saw that today on Threads too. Someone was mentioning, I would love to. They responded to my post that I made yesterday about Leo, and they were like, I'd love to get into this stuff, but I got to pay for things with what I'm earning here, and by all means, like, oh my gosh, pay for whatever you need. Like if you need, the decision between I'm going to pay a bill or I'm going to save, these tokens forever and ever, amen. Like, pay the bill, right? So, but what's really cool is this post gets you in the habit. You hear this in financial circles all the time. I'm sure Task has heard this ad nauseum in his line of work. Is you're supposed to pay yourself first, right? Always pay yourself first, 10%, whatever it is, whatever you. But $1 or 50 cents a week, $1 a week, is something that you can start with, that you can start building, and really see results at the end of it. Not only will you have a nice chunk at the end of the year, but you get that little bonus because it's 20% as well. So, if people are listening to this going, well, I got to decide between either like feeding myself or, putting in the savings, by all means, like, pay the bills, feed yourself. Like, this is not what we're talking about, but it gets us in the habit of thinking we have this amazing resource at our fingertips here on the blockchain. Let's use it. So that's what I feel.
So another reason to create more, blog more, thread more, to have some to add it instead of just buying. Create more to have. So you need to add two HBD on that week. So for example, for this post, I already have enough for a few weeks, for example. And people can adapt this method to fiat as well, or even other tokens. I was thinking about, for example, buying Leo. So one of my Hive goals will be building my Leo power. So they can adapt these methods. Like, this week I'm going to buy $1 worth of Leo. Next week, and so far, and so forth. So like the dollar cost average. So
Yeah, the
something
problem
similar.
with applying it to something like Leo is
It's different.
the volatility of the
Yeah.
price of the coin.
It's
What's
just the
nice about
concept.
what's nice about the HBD is you're dealing with the consistency throughout, and you're not even equating the HBD really, even though we keep saying dollar just out of habit, but you're not even equating it to anything else because it's one HBD, two HBD, so on and so on. So you're keeping your count in HBD, which is where the focus should be. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I only kept in HBD, but people can adapt the concept. So if they want to build up a token power, so they can use this concept as well. It of course is different, but the idea is there.
Well, the idea is to, like Django was saying, was consistency, and and to take the decision, actually, Jungle, what they say is automate as much as you can when you're paying yourself first.
Right.
And this obviously is not automated, but at least you can automate the decision where if you commit to this and you have, you know you're in week 3, you know exactly how much you have to put forth. It's no decision. It's like, okay, I'm going to put in whatever the number is, 4 HBD this week, and that's what I'm going to do.
And people can play along. I told that said that in the comments. So using the printable that John laminated, so they can use as a reverse, or they can use can be more playful as a bingo. So in that week you can only manage $2, so you pick up that week, and in another week you can manage a little bit more, so you can pick another week. As long as you keep consistency and do the 52 weeks, it's a win.
As Shane said, well, not only will he be spending on his haircut soon, he said that he will have enough for his beer every month, thanks to HBD. So that's what we do here at Hive and on Leo, is we try to support the beer endowment, like he said. Gotta love it. So, what share with us? What are some of your goals here in 2024? Because obviously this weekly money challenge. I mean, I'm committed to it, and one of the things, before you touch on that, one of the things you mentioned that I think is really important, and I saw Task like nodding his head up and down: create more, use more, comment more, engage more. I mean, people will say, well, well, yeah, no, well, we all do. I mean, I need to. I mean, I'm sitting there, oh, you should have 10,000 threads. I'm looking at my thread count. I'm only at like 5,100. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, how lazy am I? So, yeah, there. See, he's,
yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Jungle finally said something right in 2.5 years.
I'm trying, dude. One day I'll be something. My mom said I'll be something one day. But yeah, so this is the best thing about this blockchain, is that all we can do, we can literally put our axe to the grindstone, start hustling more, start being active more, and this will self-fund ourselves. Like, it's not a guarantee, obviously, because you rely on other people voting you, but I've said it publicly, Tass has said it publicly: use Leo, you will get noticed. Use Leo a lot, you will get voted.
Yes, sir.
This is what's crazy. Tass, you ready for this, man? I'm almost in the top 30 token holders on Leo.
I believe that. I just voted to go through to just substantiate what you said. In the Threadcast, I just voted Simple Game 4 times. Maybe 5, because he responded to one of the comments in the comments. And I mean, it's Tokenized asked a bunch of questions. He'll get like 6 votes. I mean, there's no great secret to this.
So that's putting it on Eliana now. No pressure, again, like we're saying. But we know, the more active we are on Leo, the better. So Leo is obviously one of your goals. Do you have targets for that, or what else are you looking at, on the blockchain in 2024?
Yeah, I'll just keep it simple, and I want to get back to posting about my Hive goals like I did in the past. So I kept it simple. So Leo is one of my goals. Leo power. So I want to reach, I put some numbers, but who knows, 50k LP for Hive power. So I'm 8,000 Hive power. So I want to reach 15k at the end of the year. And HBD, I call it David savings. So I've been adding to the savings for my kid. One day he wants to create an account, he can have a little push. So I want to reach 2,000 HBD. I already have 700 in there.
Wow.
So in a way, I was doing when I was posting my Hive goals. So every time I would create a post of the goals, I would add 5 HBD every week. back in the day, and I stopped for a while. And then I need to create more to add more. So those are my 3 main goals at the moment.
Django and I's new motto is go post 500 threads and come back and talk to us.
Yes, no pressure. This is the theme.
Not Eliana per se, but
just everyone.
You know,
I need to
go do 500 threads and come back and talk to us.
And I miss posting, so I want to create more.
Well,
so I have to push myself.
You and I, listen. Let's be brutally honest. Being transparent and stuff, and the past couple of months have been pretty tough for us on the business side of things, and we were really struggling. I know I was struggling with it, but now that it's free agent time, I'm more fired up with what I can focus on in 2024. And like you said, Leo, HBD, Hive, all of these things, the more active we are, the more you earn. The more you earn. The more you earn. But we need to be active. We need to actually be products of our product. And I got a little fun story time with Django. I'm reading this book, Web3 Marketing. Now, before I trash it, it's got some good information, not taken away from it. But one of the pieces of advice for building your Web3 was to start a Discord and Telegram. That was the advice. And of course, use Ethereum. So it had to be an Ethereum-based Web3 project, and then use Discord and use Telegram. That's how you build community, according to this author. I'm just sitting here going, we can literally use this stuff right now. Discord and Telegram are added tools to this, because I can go and post a blog. I can go post a thread. I like Taskis, posting videos, doing news on Leo. We can actually use this stuff right now, not just funneling people to Web 2 stuff. Our funnel is Web 3. And that to me is kind of exciting. Slightly. Bless you.
Thank you.
Task, you excited? Pumped up for it or no?
About what? Marketing Web 3?
Marketing Web 2, man, to get Web 3 going.
It's
I'm not trying to poke. I'm poking the bear here.
You just want to get me ranting, don't you?
No.
I agree with you 1,000%.
That's another reason I show up to see the show. It's for your rants.
Yeah,
not for John, just for your rants.
My rants or John's rants or both our rants. It's
a little bit.
I agree with you, John. Go 1,000% on that. It's just mind-boggling the thoughts that people have. If they understood, networks, if they understood data, if they understood network effects, if they understood any of that basic stuff, and network science, if you want to call it a science, can get very complicated and into many, many different areas. But, even just the basics, if you understood that, you wouldn't even be other than the bare minimums that you have to do for, just your social media accounts for a business or whatever, you wouldn't do shit on Web 2. You'd take everything and post it on Hive. You'd post it on Web 3. You'd engage in Web 3. You'd build on Web 3. And you wouldn't worry about that other stuff. But, it's obviously most people don't understand that, because even on Hive, they're all, you want to find them, go to Twitter. They're all there. Tag them on Twitter.
I
or go to Discord.
I wasn't trying to poke the bear too much, guys.
I know, but.
So, Eliana, as our guest co-host here, would you like to dive into some questions from the audience now?
Sure.
Maybe she could read them. I can't see the damn thing, so
I'll do it. Don't worry, my eyes are just fantastic.
Well, maybe just if you hit.
I'm Team Dark, so.
Yeah, I put it dark for everyone because I know everyone's like, oh, it's
Thank
the
you.
brightness kills my eye. I know, jeez, these people.
Dim
You
dark.
can tell we're the older generation on the blockchain task.
How
That's
about
okay.
fucking Cal? Can I go on a tangent here? How about Cal?
Yeah.
Oh no, if y'all know, but the day after Christmas, my birthday.
Yeah, I'm turning 26.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ, he's not even half my age yet.
He's 26.
He's 26. Yeah, it makes you realize how
Oh,
great
poor
you're doing in life.
baby.
Yeah,
I'm
he
feeling
made
old.
wise decisions. I listened to rap music and drank all day. My 26-year-old self.
I know he's doing this, and I'm like, I was probably in the back of some police car.
Yeah,
in handcuffs.
It's good. It's a good thing.
Oh dear.
But happy belated to Cal. Oh, that's the big thing I wanted to announce. He snuck it in an answer here on the Threadcast, and I don't know if people saw it until he threaded it out, but I saw it, and we have a date for Leo ad payments.
Yeah,
the first.
Yay.
So I know what I'm going to be doing for the next 3 days, and that's right here. Give me all the Leo. We knew it was coming, folks. Now we're going to be really lucky soon, Task.
Hey, Eliana, you have a request from the audience, and I will read it verbatim. But remember, my eyes aren't only very good. Eliana, cuss at me in Portuguese, tokenized society. So would you say something to tokenized in Portuguese?
He's Brazilian. So it's the same that's his language.
Hey, I'm reading what he said.
It's
Why are
the
you
same,
telling me?
different accents.
Why are you telling me this, John? That's what he said. What do I care? I don't understand Portuguese. I don't understand Spanish. I don't understand either of their dialects, but he wants her to speak.
I won't swear
Portuguese.
on live. I won't
Okay.
swear live. I already shared this video on Facebook, and my parents are there. Okay? I won't swear live.
What a
Desculpa, tokenized. I'm sorry.
She said
He
something.
may not have asked for the swearing. I may have put that in, but
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I
This is
prefer
what
swear
Bradley
in
Arrow
English.
said. Bradley Arrow said this on Web 2. Finally, some class on the show because Eliana was here.
well, when Bradley's right, the once in every 4.5
Thank you,
months that
Bradley.
he's right, we won't argue with him. Portuguese accent is cool. This coming from a guy who's been drinking whiskey since 10:30 this morning.
Pretty much. Yeah. John Timms is on our side, Task. He said day. What did he say here? He said day mode is the best. So obviously
Sure.
he must be aged like we are.
Aged fine wine.
Anywho, let's try to bring this back into respectability. So let's load this sucker up. Here's Task getting excited. Where's Tokenized? Getting excited. Lisa is first up. So can we break up longer posts into thread storms yet, or are they still working on that feature?
You can do it, but you got to manually do it. You can't. The automated part of premium is not. Is still buggy, I guess. I haven't seen where they've made that live, but you can still do a thread storm and then post your link at the end of it. But no, it won't automatically do it for you, Lisa, as of yet. I would expect. Here's if I can just tangent for a second. I would expect, and this is no 411. This is no inside info. This is just my speculation. But I would say that the next few weeks are going to be more back-end stuff, more debugging. But I think they're going to really start now that Leo node's up and they've kind of set up some things on the back end to try to test issues and future bugs. I think once they get that going right, then we're going to see a massive rush of features addressed. So that's just my guess. So I would say that a lot of this stuff that's been hanging out there probably will be addressed in the month of January, maybe into early February.
Beautiful. Tokenize is up with a slew of questions. Hello, Maniacs. what are you looking forward to the most in 2024? Eliana, what are you looking forward to the most in 2024?
Whew. First of all, I said that create more, get back to the blockchain. I missed the content creation. I did a lot, and this sounds bad, but I'm grateful for COVID for staying at home to create more. and I want to create more. I want to get back what I stopped for a while, is back to studying web design. That's what I know how to do, comparing to web development. And speaking of web design, you already eliminated that printable. That's not mine. It's something that I took from Google, but I want to create my own printables, that at least to apologize for my maths failure. I'll be doing some fancy printables. I'll be sharing on Threads soon, with the boxes for the 52 challenge, and
Nice.
changing some numbers, or normal $1, $2, or even five HBD, and make them pretty, so you can print away and laminate it if you want. Get back to that,
Absolutely.
and take care of myself. And this year was a little bit tough, mind wise, and sleep more. I think my lack of sleeping, because sleeping only 5 hours a night, it's bad, and I'm not young. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Keep it simple.
Love it. Task, what about you, man? What are you so excited about in 2024?
Nothing. Another year of crypto maniacs. No, actually, I want to get Leo Glossary to 25,000 pages. We're up to, we crossed 5,000 pages today. So that's
Nice.
my big goal, is to get it to 25,000 pages, which is going to require a few more people, but that's the goal.
Nice. I'm just excited for, my Hive goals to focus on them, and Leo being a big front and center. I agree with you, Task. I think, a lot of this stuff, now that they got the node going, they're going to be able to bang things out a lot quicker. And I know people get frustrated, but this is, like we say all the time at this on this podcast, is like, this is pioneering times. This is not, oh, this website's been here for 10 years and it's centralized and it's got $20 billion in venture capitalists behind it. Like, this is grassroots hustle. It's boots on the ground, getting your hands dirty, but a lot of the pieces are in place now. So if you guys thought I was excited about Leo in 2023, watch out now. Anyways, yes, big time. This is tokenized as well. Do you guys think there can be another use case for Hive power, or is this about it? What we have is what we get.
Well, Cly made a guest appearance on This Week in Hive, which that may be changing. But anyway, that's another issue. So he was working on, what the hell was it called? I don't even remember what it was called. Do you, Django? But he was working on something where you could use your Hive power for loans. Hive loans?
Loans, right. Hive loans. I think it was just Hive loans. I think.
Yeah, I think it was Hive loans. So there's another utility, but I don't know. I mean, there's always future prospects of stuff. You never know. I mean, that's innovation and experimentation. That's what this is about.
There you go. And then Tokenized said, did ad revenue get distributed yet? And then that is the big news. Soon, yes. It's not in the Sooniverse anymore, though, because we actually have a date, which
3
is literally in
days.
4 days from now. 3 and 4 days.
4
4
days?
days. 3 days. Well, 3 days will be the 31st, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. It's the
Yeah.
first. Okay, yeah. Math is hard. Okay,
Yes. Well,
4 days.
we know all about math. Eliana and I are math pros. We are. Here we go. Okay, so these I'm sure is part of the questions you wanted to get to. So Thorkel NFT says, question, the ability to upload videos directly from the InLeo front end has always been requested. I guess the biggest limitation is the storage of those videos. Have you considered doing something similar to IPFS and rewarding users for storing these videos, or do you have something else in mind? Now, obviously, the first thing that comes to my mind is Speak Network.
Is this an AMA? I mean, is Cal on the show? It's like, why are you asking us? We're just.
Well, obviously, the three of us with the technical knowledge, Eliana is the lead project developer. So, Eliana, what do you think?
What do you think Cal should do? No, I
I'm
think
just waiting for Leo short so I can get away from Instagram.
the plan is to have video integration, and again, now that it's on its own node, I'm going to hypothesize the development is easier. They did say there was some challenges. And again, we have to keep in mind, Leo built a lot of their own infrastructure. So it's not like just going to Speak and saying, hey, we want to tap into this. I mean, ultimately, you are doing that, and they are going to tie into Speak, but it requires the integration. So I would presume they're starting with shorts and going to go long form. But again, that was the last AMA. Cal said both shorts and long form will be done through the Leo UI at some point. And, going back to what I just said is I think, once they get their system in place now that they got their own node and, maybe do some back end stuff that's required, some tweaking, then I think they can focus on features and not worry about, the feedback of, oh, well, the nodes are down and, figuring out how to keep the site running.
Yeah, and like Eliana mentioned, I mean, the quicker that this stuff comes for in Leo, I mean, there's so many times I would just want to whip out my camera and start doing little shorts, just doing little fun little blurbs and stuff, because everyone knows, and this is the thing, this is what you guys got to remember, right? And this is, I'm not trying to, this is said in nothing but respect. Cal is of the generation that gets it and understands what the people, quote unquote, want online. They don't want medium. They don't. Sorry, folks, for everyone that's the purist out there that thinks that we need to have long form blogging on the blockchain and that's it. No, people want short little cat videos. That's what they want. They want 15-second dances with stupid little emojis and things. I think it's the most moronic thing on the planet, but I'm,
TikTok.
again, a little older than the average bear. So
TikTok.
this is what, well, yeah, this is what people want. And this is what people will use this stuff for. They're not going to use it for writing War and Peace. They just won't. They might. There's an audience for it, and we have plenty of blogging options out there. But people literally want to take their phone and they want to do little videos and dance on camera. That's what they want to do. And it's coming on Leo. I guarantee it will be, because of how these guys are thinking. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Next question from Thorkel. What do you think the APY received by HP instead of being received from the fund was received directly from the witnesses you voted for, and the one who doesn't vote wouldn't be getting that interest? So if I follow that,
it doesn't come from the high fund. It comes from the inflation. So it does,
right.
Taking it from the witness who you vote for, why? I mean, that makes no sense. That disincentivizes the witness. And you want to incentivize the witnesses to to, promote the more people running the infrastructure. I mean, that's why you incentivize infrastructure. And listen to They Call Me Dan. He said, I mean, that's why he feels Lightning Network is not going to be decentralized and not going to be successful long term in terms of the vision, because there is no incentivization from the network. It all comes from transaction fees, and even those may not cover it. So you're paid out of inflation. That has really nothing to do with the witnesses. Now, if you want to adjust the rate of inflation adjustment and lower the amount that goes to the witnesses, so okay, that's a different conversation, and one that will probably be met with like a stone wall, but that's a different conversation. But taking the pay from the witnesses because you voted for them, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
There you go. Here's a fun one. Do you guys know if Ragnarok is still being developed? I haven't heard about it in a while. Neither have I. Do you
I haven't heard, but I presume it is.
It was the chess game ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dan mentioned it was still in testing a few weeks back on CTT, so it's still going strong, I would presume.
Yeah, I
don't like chess anyway.
Well, it's the best thing about that was the way that they distributed the token. It's going to be directly related to your hive power, and so they took a snapshot of that like a year or so ago. So when that launches, the airdrop will be hive power related. There's another use case for your hive power, even though it's passe. But some people take snapshots of hive power. And do you remember who was that? Who was that stupid token that we got on Steam? They gave us a bunch. You remember that, Task? I forget. They took us. It was totally related to how much Steam power you had, and they took a snapshot of it.
Blurt?
And then what's that?
Blurt?
Not Blurt. No. It was a different blockchain completely. It was.
Oh, okay. Not my time.
And the only way to get it was on Bittrex, and you had to go to Bittrex to get it.
Bittrex.
No, I don't remember that, but I never did anything with Bittrex.
Yeah,
that was so awesome token that we can't remember.
Yeah, yeah, I can't remember. Maybe someone in chat will let us know. But yeah. Hopefully someone knows what's going on. If not, it's okay. Bite ball, that's it. Thank you. And I don't know if anybody said it, but I just remembered it. Bite ball. That's what it was. You don't remember that, Task?
I do, yes.
Yeah.
No, not my time.
Yeah, this was like 2018.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bite ball. Anyways, tokenize again. I know account tokens can't be transferred, but do they have any other use aside from creating a new account? I'm slowly accumulating them, and I don't think I will ever need that many accounts. Well, you can set that up to allow people to use those tokens. That's what we did. I have like a bunch of tokens, and my account basically funded the listeners and the CTP, the CTPX account creation system. So you can delegate your tokens to people that need it, but I think you can do it through Peak D. Don't quote me on that, but you can do it.
Yeah, and just accumulate them. I mean, applications, your favorite application is or community is going to require it. So if you, I mean, I know Tokenize is part of the Brazilian community. I mean, if that takes off, you guys are going to need the tokens. Are going to need the account. So, or you could, at some point, Leo will probably, I mean, if an application takes off, it's going to require a crap load of accounts.
Yeah, for sure. Nifty joined and said, will you both be on the special show tomorrow? And yeah, man, Task, big show tomorrow.
This weekend Hive.
Well, you're in for a treat. Or didn't they tell you about it?
Nobody tells me nothing, Jungo. You know that. I rely on you to tell me where I got to be and when. I've told you that.
Bro, if you rely on me, your life is going downhill very quickly.
If I don't show up anywhere, that's why I don't show up. Jungo didn't tell me where the hell it's supposed to be.
Always blame John.
Oh, I'm
That's
not
fine.
blaming John. It's like he knows I don't sit in
I like to
Discord,
blame
so
John.
shit. If you want me not to know, just put it on Discord. I won't have any clue.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Simple Game says the lamination is enough to buy at least 10 Leo. What am I doing? Yeah, I have problems, man. My addiction to lamination, like I have it everywhere. I have it laminated over there. I got lamination. You just don't see it. But trust me, I am the laminating king. The laminator.
The only good thing
The
is you can
laminator.
run Eliana's plan for about 5 years and cover the lamination because you can reuse it.
Laminator. Yeah, it was in. Exactly, Nifty. It was in Discord, and we know that Task doesn't pay any attention to Discord. So, yeah. I think everything should be just on Leo for Task. Every single thing.
You got a better chance of seeing it if you post it on Threads too.
Yeah.
Thread messages. Come to the show.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
just
be here at this time on Spaces. Here's the link. Okay, good. I can do that.
I love what Paz says here and Nonso writes. And big shout out to Nonso writes too. Congratulations, sir. He got married on the weekend. You guys see that? Or
Why
yesterday?
Are you congratulating him?
Because it's good.
Congrats.
Yeah,
I know a bunch of attorneys.
Congrats your craziness
attorneys
of
who would say
taking
that.
the knot.
Divorce is just an American thing, man. Like the rest of the world, we work it out.
I'm not married, so.
Oh, well, there
Me
you
neither.
go.
I'm legally married because we are living in the same
Common law.
address.
No, that's even worse. You didn't even get married and you're married.
Sort of.
Yeah.
So Paz says the secret of my success is simple, just being here. And Nonzo said that, when people create more and start earning more, it becomes a problem for certain groups in the community. I have outgrown these people, but many newbies haven't. But yeah, the best way to earn more is to post more. It doesn't take a lot. It takes effort. That's it. And a lot of times, this is, again, why everyone's going to say when Leo starts going to the moon, you guys were lucky. Task was really lucky when everyone was dumping their Leo and he was buying it for pennies on the dollar. Task was super lucky. It's amazing how that works out, huh, Task? You lucky guy, you.
Yeah, I mean and every day since Leo opened up, I've posted on Leo. Every day since Threads went live, I've been on Threads. I mean, what Nonzo wrote, say that 5 times fast. What Nonzo put is correct to a degree if you're focusing only on Hive. But there's nobody who has a problem. I have yet to run into anybody who has had a problem with somebody threading too much on Leo. And somebody on Leo who with another person on Leo threading too much. Never. Doesn't happen. You want to put up 1,000 threads a day? Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Go nuts.
Yeah, have fun. And some of them will get upvoted. Most of them will not, but, engage. So, I mean, it's just, as I just said, I crossed 5,000. Leo Glossary has 5,000 posts. As of the end of September, we had 2,800. So we did 2,200 posts in the last 3 months. Do the math, figure out how many posts a day it is. Nobody said a single word. Now, all of them declined the rewards, but that wasn't designed for the reward pool. Since there's other opportunities on Leo, think of utilizing those other opportunities.
That's a good point. before we get into more serious conversations, Nifty just brings up a brilliant point here that we need a 5-minute technical analysis session on Solana meme coins, please. So Solana's like the new thing in crypto, right? Like this
The
is what
heck is
everyone's going
Solana?
gaga over.
Well,
That's where
it's the pump of the week or of the last
week,
month.
perfect.
So
Good.
I haven't heard. I don't pay much attention, but the Solana, he didn't even want the TA on Solana. He wants it on the meme coins.
The
on
meme
Solana.
coins that are built on Solana. Perfect.
Oh, he's
I
really.
love it. Yeah.
So there are Doge coins of Solana.
Yeah. Jeez, God, this crypto stuff kills me. Simple Game says, "Yeah, we're gonna chat to see if your skills match up with what we will need shortly after launch." Absolutely, sir. I will hit Z up and yeah, man. Discord it all, right, Tass?
Can I ask a
to make
question?
you happy? Sure.
Am I the only one who's confused now that Nifty changed his freaking profile pic?
Yeah. What is it? It's like.
And I don't care what it is. It's like it's not Nifty. It's like what is that?
Where's the horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple Game tokenized. Simple Game says we need your account token. So if you want a place to send them, Simple Game will take them for you. Perfect.
I love it. Shout out again to John Timms because he says day mode is the best. Perfect. This is where Tokenized said, Eliana, say something in Portuguese, which she did. Task added, say something vulgar in Portuguese. So
I just said I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Tokenize.
Well,
so
we see the
I
truth.
won't be swearing.
We see the truth. The truth is out.
Tokenized. Task has a point. If you're going to live with someone, at least throw a party and invite me.
And invite me.
And have as long as it's open bar, he'll show up.
Yeah.
We have good alcoholic beverages here on the island, so he can come up and visit me in the middle of the Atlantic.
Middle of the Atlantic. I love it. Yes. Why? I like Canada and all, but why couldn't we just like annex like Turks and Caicos like we were planning on in the 80s? It would be nice to have just one little tropical island for us. That's all we need. I don't need too much.
Well,
Both you guys live in the tropics.
You got Newfoundland. That's an island.
Oh yeah. It's
nice and cozy.
Oh yeah.
John can bunk with Bradley.
My own house there. My mom's got a house there. Anyways. Paz says he's killing the brand because he says he's an old fart and he likes the dark mode. Sorry, guys. Killing me. Absolutely killing me. Yeah, this is great. Everyone's pretty pumped up here. John goes most excited to be an Apex Lion. Thank you. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah, Apex Lion for John Go. Give me all the Leo. That's all I want in life. Please, give me more Leo. What else? Just going through everyone's comment. Everyone's just Nonzo said good night. He's going to bed. It's probably what time is it in Nigeria? What is it?
I don't know. They're like 5
more or less the same as
one
me.
Or 2.
Almost 2 for me.
Almost 2. Jeez. You guys are soldiers. It's good. Simple Game says Leo can become a 3Speak breakaway community. 3Speak is open sourcing all this and will work with you to get it up and running. We were watching it closely. Yeah, that's true. They're doing a lot like that. Again, just to me, that's like the no-brainer of no-brainers for Leo is just to get that, into their app and allow people to upload, using the tech if it's there, just because I'd really like to put dancing cat videos up on Leo. I know Task too.
It's more than that, and it goes back to OpenAI. The OpenAI, the revolution of OpenAI wasn't the LLM. I mean, as you see, since the LLMs came out, the chatbot, there's been like everybody and their brother who's a major tech company brought one out in the last year. But what OpenAI did is they added an interface that people could use. And we all know 3Speak is a lackluster interface. And there's a reason for that, because they didn't set out, they just designed something that works. They didn't set out to design an interface that's going to go after YouTube. They expect somebody else to do that. They're working on the IPFS integration and the proof of access and all this other stuff through Speak Network on the back end. So if Leo can, or any app can incorporate it, not only for the uploading, Django, what you said, but more importantly for the search. So you can find stuff, so you can pull stuff up, so you can easily navigate and find what type of videos you want, coupled with perhaps some recommendation and some other things that Leo's been working on. Then you start to have the foundation of a viable product. And that'll put you ahead of even the Rumbles, because from what I hear or read about Rumble, is their search is atrocious. So that's going to be a key, is can you get something set up on a UI, not only for easy integration of uploading, but so people can find what they're looking for. And if Leo can do that, then they got a winner.
That's what John Tim says, is, does Leo AI work? Is it a better search engine? But that's what's being built now, the more we're using this stuff, right?
Well, no, I mean, yeah, you're kind of confusing two different things. I mean, Leo AI, yeah, it's kind of a search when it finally goes live. What I mean by search is traditional search. So, for example, go to your profile, and there's a search bar right under on top of your threads there. Enter in, something you posted. If you posted music, type in AC/DC. If you post an AC/DC song, and you'll see all this stuff come up. Leo is building some search capability in it. It's rather rudimentary, but at least it's going in there. Leo AI ultimately maybe some search capability type stuff, in terms of you ask it a question, it'll give you the answers. But yeah, that all depends on our ability to feed it, and we have to feed it right now with more and more threads and more threads of a wider range of topics and things of that nature, so it learns about that stuff, and so that data is in there. So all of tokenized cocktails, since they are designed as threads, they're actually in Leo AI, or going to be part of Leo AI. I don't know if you'll be able to put in Tom Collins and it'll spit it out, but you should. So, that's the big challenge. Is it's one thing to get the stuff into a database, but you better be able to pull it back up. And we know on the blockchain, that's not very feasible.
Yep. Captain Silva just said, not sure how much he missed, just got here. Have we talked about the HBD? Yeah, that's what we started off with the show, because Eliana made this amazing blog post about it. So definitely check out her account, goes over that. But that great. Listen, this has been a lot of fun having Eliana as our co-host and guest. Kind of double. She was the jack of all trades tonight. That was good.
I've been for the past few months.
She has. She needs a vacation. She lives on an island in the tropics. You guys get vacations just looking out your
My
window.
winter is 15 degrees.
Oh, jeez. Whoa, you poor person.
It's cold for me. It's cold for me.
I knew what laminated meant. I don't know what the hell she just said. I don't understand C. Talk American.
Celsius. I don't know in Fahrenheit.
I don't
Sorry,
know Fahrenheit
Americans.
either, dude. You guys got that with your miles and everything, man. What's 50? 50's in the 50s, I guess. It's in the 50s.
Imperials.
I'm thinking.
What is it? You double it and add 30, I think. I think it's double.
2.6 kilometers per mile, man. 1.6 or whatever. I don't even know. I love your country, but you guys just confuse the crap out of the rest of the world. Just saying.
Yes.
Eliana, thank you for coming. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
And thank you. Well, your badge is coming. Thank you all for checking out the show. Have a fantastic. That's it. That's it for the year. Because our next show will be on the first.
I'm ending the year. I'm so
No,
honored.
the second. Be
The
on the
second, won't it?
The second, yes, yes. So
Yeah,
Nice.
Eliana's the last guest of the year. She closed
Last
out
guest.
the year.
Awesome.
Closed out the year. Good. See,
Good
perfect.
way. Good way to end it.
You guys in Threadcast absolutely rock. I hope
Thank
I
you
got
all.
everyone upvoted. If not, I will make sure I go and upvote everybody.
I upvoted as well.
Yes,
I did
and
too.
Eliana's got almost 20,000 Leo power, so she's slowly becoming the leader of the pack, folks. So
I'm actually half, but I'm saving for the Leopold.
you guys just power up every day. Like just do what I do.
I like to
Get-
throw it
Yeah.
out once a month.
Yeah, that's fine. Guys,
She
fantastic.
she gets into the contest then, and she could
Yeah.
win some delegation or some other prizes.
You guys are amazing. Have a great New Year's, and we'll see you in 2024. Toodles.
Now,
Bye.